All right, I hear we're live. We got Jellyman and Adama in the caster's booth,
Hey, hey.
and we're gonna be watching some Overwatch Gold. All right, Adam. What are you gonna be on the lookout for here as Gold gets ramped up?
I know nothing about this opposite team.
Bethel University.
Other than that, it's Bethel.
Currently listed as undefeated in our conference. Them and Purdue Gold are the two teams listed as undefeated, though I do believe they did get beat by Carthage.
Okay.
Not Carthage. Who is it? Cumberland. But Cumberland no longer in competition right now. All of their previous wins and losses were turned into losses for them.
Looks like
Forfeit.
Okay, and here we go. We're already
we're on the board here.
Looks like we have a sim
Gavinijo
TP
is
by
taking saves.
Who's James.
Let's see what they do here. So it looks like they TP'd straight to point, and they're just gonna be huddling in there. They're getting a flank tracer going on. Hopefully they are able to deal with. We got runner though on tracer duty, and him on the Lucio.
Dive versus bunker strategy here.
I would say that's pretty accurate. All right, we're taking it, but you know they're gonna have to take center off point if they're gonna take this point. Unfortunately, Lucy's Toonie goes down, but Vector gets the pick on their enemy Winston.
That's big.
Gavinijo's taking space here. Got that shield up, taking some damage. Ooh, he is low. Looks like who's James is gonna go down? This fight might.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might be going into. Gavinijo's gonna fall. And Runner's not gonna be able to hit back in time. First fight's gonna go to Bethel. Yeah, it looks like Center tried the bunker strat, and it's tricky when that tracer gets in the back line. It's just I know we on Overwatch White have struggled with the exact same situation, trying to deal with when the attention gets split like that. It can be hard, but we got Gavinijo fed by a Lucio boost. It's gonna be let's see the Lucios mirror each other, and other than that, these comps are kind of wildly different. So
Runner almost has.
Ooh, tracer bomb almost gets him, but he's gonna he gets the beat off. Almost died. This could be a lot of impact. He's harassing that tracer. He's got to get this team healed up here. His runner's doing his duty on Lucio. He's using his amp. He's on tracer duty full time. It looks like.
There's James gets the pick on Waluigi.
Pumps out damage. And who's James doing who's James things, putting out damage like he does so well, dude. On the Kiriko, can he finish him off? Kiriko TPs. It's not enough, dude. You cannot hide from who's James. There is no end on this earth that can. Ooh. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, who's James? Please chill out, dude. This other team have family and friends that love them, dude, and then James just does not care. With no respect. Oh my gosh, Bethel's gonna have nightmares about this Metra played by who's James tonight. And with that, he's gonna have his ultimate up. Look at the ultimates here. We got two. Looks like Bethel's gonna be closer to 4 ults, but Center is gonna have a couple of their own. So
that guy jumps in.
Bethel's gonna bring out the window, and actually that might have been Center's window. Looks like only Gavinijo on point though. He's just gonna stall for as long as he can, and that's gonna go back to the side of Bethel with 46%.
Very fast.
Yeah, and
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it looks like they might have traded. They traded rushes, but other than that, the alt battle state remains as it was.
Vector switches the Reaper here to get some more damage. Looks like
he did switch, didn't he? Oh, it's a nasty stick by Goomba on who's James, dude. The Metro's just known for not having any movement abilities, and who's James gonna get caught out there. Also, the beat coming out from Bethel, and Center's not gonna have members up to move past that. So about 80%. Center's gonna have to touch in the next minute or so to keep this competition alive.
Gavinijo has Shatter here. If I had to guess, they're probably gonna TP into the window.
Yeah,
and Shatter. Or no, they're going.
They're going around, wrapping around again.
Oh.
Getting harassed though. The beat comes out. Runner's great at getting those clutch beats where he's about to die, but he gets him. And he's and with the window out, they're committing. And enemy Sojourn is using her overhaul or whatever that is. James is putting in damage on that tracer dude. He's on tracer duty for now. Runner is taking a little vacation. That monkey's low, but the Kiriko, he keeps him healed up. And James is just doing damage as they go into overtime. They take the point. Center does get the point. James is continuing to just melt shields and just do his thing. Him and Gavinijo are such a nice dynamic duo. Tracer's gonna throw in the bomb. Nobody gets stuck, but Gavinijo's gonna keep him through it, and he's gonna take cover, let them get some picks. But he's gonna have to touch. Looks like Bethel's gonna the nasty boop, dude. And Vector is gonna be able to touch on point. Looks like the enemy team has their speed though, and that's just gonna be just not enough to come through.
Maybe
Toonie tries to touch, but it's not gonna be enough. That was tricky. The classic Gavinijo Doom Fist. Yeah, not gonna work. Good effort by Center though on that first map. Obviously, if you can get some, if you get percentage on, they're, then if the fight's winnable, then the whole thing's winnable, and Center's gonna have to keep that mindset. You think? So what was Vector playing at the beginning of that map?
He was May at the beginning.
That's right. Yeah, he's I personally known him for his Genji, but he seems to have expanded his kit recently, and I think it worked out well for him.
With Junkrat here. Junkrat's really good on this map specifically.
Yeah,
he's just spamming hallways.
Exactly. I think just like you said, spamming down those hallways.
Bethel switched to a more sort of mirroring comp here.
Yeah, it does look like.
Well, they're trying to exactly mirror. Actually,
the man jumped
expecting the May.
Vector gets an easy pick on Daisy,
pick.
and there's not going to be a res coming out as Center looks to clean up the fight based on Vector's first pick. May is notoriously hard to kill, but she's going to go down quick. And still 10 seconds.
That was quick.
That was quick.
Good
Bethel
pick by
probably
Vector.
smartly retreats. I wonder if they're going to try and touch before this timer runs out. I just don't think they're going to.
I doubt it. I don't think they'll have enough.
They're going to concede at least like 10% as Center starts spamming him down with that Junkrat damage.
Goomba makes a switch. It's a complete ditto now.
It is a complete mirror. You're right. So this is it's going to come down to pure skill and teamwork here, which are actually the two things Center Gold is known for, whereas Center White is known for their comedy and Torbjorn play.
Hey.
There we go. Vector's putting out damage as the Junkrat. They're gonna reload. Goomba's gonna take down Tooney on the Baptiste. You know, I was expecting. I know Tooney personally for his Ana and his Kiriko gameplay. I'm surprised to see him out here running the Baptiste as Vector takes a nice little off lane.
Yeah.
Runner is gonna next some damage, and as the Lucio, he cannot never count a fight out as long as he's in it. Runner just does so much work.
Bruce James is
Unfortunately,
wasting damage
Gabriel's
on
gonna pass. And
TP's
Bruce
out.
James is just gonna TP out wisely
Last fight.
and see if he can punish the Lucio. But he's built up his ult. They used enemy team used wall, and it looks like Center is kind of ahead on the ult economy here.
Has Sinner gotten Earth Shadow yet?
I don't know if they used one. I
don't remember.
They might not have. It looks like Galvanese hasn't been able to swing his hammer much in this comp. As they avoid that brutal that Lucio boop. Oh my gosh, Lucio somehow got in there, and that little nook and cranny and hooped him past the lamp. That was brutal. So they avoided. It looked like they avoided that shatter at first, but couldn't eventually get past it. But you know, we might have seen a junk tire come out too. Things all had to happen so fast. But Spinner does if they can recognize that they have 5 ults and Bethel actually has nothing to counter it. I think they should be able to get this fight in. I wonder if they're looking to push into this beat, trying to TP in. They are. Oh, they're using window. And Galvanese still on this high ground here. I wonder if he's looking to go down and brawl. Vector takes his Junkrat out. Junkrat mirror out, and Tooney is just doing the heals, and Center's looking to cap as fast as possible. So is James and Tooney just melting these dudes down as their enemy Lucio tries to prove that he's not just the other Lucio in this matchup, which unfortunately he is because Hunter is playing Lucio, and this guy is for those who didn't know, yeah, Baxter cheats. He's top 500. He's that guy. Although he falls off the map, it looks to be a tactical assassination as he takes Waluigi with him. I don't really know what happened there, but.
I can see that.
Looks like he's gonna come back with beat and
Galvanese try to go for a shatter here. Look, he's shatter.
Can he get it? This is gonna be the Reinhardt.
I don't know. They both have it. Oh,
he does have it. Yeah, shatters. But he gets melted right after.
I can hear him from the other room.
Yeah, he's not happy about that.
But
looks like Vector is gonna get away on this Junkrat, but it's not gonna be enough. Looks like Runner even did. I must have gotten the beat off, but it wasn't enough from Center, and they're gonna come back.
I didn't know you could do that.
He's got some Baptiste tag going on here that we didn't know about.
That one.
He's gonna get a fast window going up, and we'll see if Center. Center. This is definitely winnable for Center. Kind of a must-win fight in the situation at 75% apiece. If Tooney can get this window off, we'll see where he tries to put it. He's I have a lot of respect for Tooney as his forward himself. So he gets that window in a nice position. The shatter comes out, but Galvanese just said no. He's got the lamp out from Tooney, and they get the first hit.
Here.
But Bethel, we got trade. We're trading. I think we're 3-3. Runner is just doing Runner things. But this Diddy Kong is just brutal on the Symmetra, and he's won, but they can't finish the fight.
Anybody get back? I don't think so.
I think that's gonna be it for the first map. Man, that was close. Just a couple more. If those guys that are won, if those kills go the other way, then Center takes that point in that map. Very winnable matchup.
Yeah.
From a technically undefeated team in the conference. This is gonna be a good one.
See how it goes.
We back.
We are back on King's Row. My
Row.
favorite map.
Is it actually, Adam?
It is.
All right.
I don't know why.
You know, it's a classic, dude. It's just like, I think when a lot of people think Overwatch, they might think of this map. You know, if I actually, maybe for me, like just like the classic Overwatch map is, I think Gibraltar, right? Like the rocky one with the castle, and then they bust down the wall.
Eichenwald?
That's Eichenwald? Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, you know,
Gibraltar's
that Eichenwald.
the
Which
awful one.
The watch point one where you like
watch point.
Yeah, it's such a wacky. You're right. So Eichenwald was the first. I remember, you know, this must have been like 2019, 2020. I was like, oh, Center Esports has it. What is this? A stream? And it's like it was James on McCree, or what was then McCree on Eichenwald, and it was like, oh, so this is Overwatch, because I'd heard of the game, but. And that was my first introduction years ago. And now look at us now.
Now you're GM.
Now I'm casting. I was saying now I'm casting James myself, and I'm here with Adam. You know, Adam, I'll wait for the next. We'll have a little session. I'm gonna ask you how you secrets you used to rank up recently, because I know you've been climbing the best. So all right, we got who's James on the Bastion. I don't see this a lot from him. I'm wondering if people he's wanted to play Cassidy as badly as I'm wanting to see him play Cassidy. This Goomba on the Tracer is a real nuisance, but we'll see. We'll see what James can cook up here.
I like the Bastion pick. I think it can shut down their tank real quick, which I think they've been having trouble with.
You've used Bastion on this map to success before, haven't you?
Yeah,
I remember that working quite well.
It works.
We'll see if Runner can get out of this anti-nade.
The anti. They might have to swap.
You know, I'm wanting the. I'm just totally biased here, but I am always wanting the Toonie Kiriko. I just feel like Toonie, you know. When I'm looking over his screen, just on a casual Tuesday, he's either playing Kiriko or Ana, and I'm just surprised to see him on the bat. But you know, he prides himself on being.
Maybe, I mean, he might have been practicing it a bit.
Right. You know, he's
been working. He is old already.
He's a versatile. He knows already how his move already. He's a versatile player. It looks like Center's gonna really group up here. They can just avoid this
anti-nade. They're doing what we tried to do.
Yeah, they're doing the classic. I think Blake or Jonathan might have cooked up this strategy. Obviously, it revolves around Symmetra TP. Runner is just not going to be able to get past spawn. I think he's getting spawn camped by that Tracer. And the team, unfortunately, can't really do anything.
Who's James dropped?
Who's James at 29 health, but the Baptiste lamp is massive, but it's just not enough. Waluigi and Center, unfortunately, really hasn't gotten a 5-on-5 fight.
Just with Runner.
You know, they actually kind of had the same problem we did. I think it was me being the one of us was the odd man out, you know, and it's just kind of it has a 4-on-5 feel. And this Tracer is just a really elite Tracer like this guy is hard to get past, even if
this guy's good.
Just as a support. You know, Runner has done his own kind of spawn camping in his pass. He's got a dirty pass there, but
looks like they're trying to.
He's gonna use the
rush
speed. They're gonna
through.
go straight
Got a point.
on
Take
the wall.
Position. I like
Avoid
it.
the anti-nade. I don't know if anybody got slept here, but Yamani's just gonna take point, and James is gonna do who's James thing. He's trying to toss out that Tracer. Monkey's gonna be jumping on them. They're gonna use enemy team's gonna use rush. Nice beat out by Runner. Runner's booping the monkey. He's not getting any value. Can he keep who's James alive? He can't. He's gonna fall as well. But it looks like they're still gonna fight it out. No, Runner's just gonna be trying to get it out.
Wow.
And that's just an unfortunate fight.
Tough. I think they need to make some switches. If I were them.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think, you know, Lucio Kiriko is playable here. I think Toonie just, you know, sometimes, you know, not, you know, center doesn't need miracles, but it does help. Sometimes it helps to get a lucky headshot or two, and Kiriko's just got that ability to assassinate characters. That's it. Actually, as I say that, you know, Bethel's got their Kiriko in the backline. It looks like trying to get headshots in before she TP's back.
Ooh,
You know, even though she doesn't get a kill, it looks like it's gonna.
There you
be
go.
successful, unfortunately for Bethel. As center is as Vector just tries to stay alive. Unfortunate sightings here on King's Row. As Runner goes AFK and almost dies to Kiriko. He's gonna get his speed back up. And looks like center's just kind of stacking up ults. Hughes James is holding on to his, and Galvanija. I'm wondering if Hughes James is is considering using
I would him. I'd go try to kill the Ana up there.
I was about to say the exact same thing. If Hughes James, I think that's a good way to initiate this fight, and then a Galvanija, a well-placed Galvanija shatter, can have a lot of impact. But Vector is just gonna get taken out by the Winston, and this is just a tough scene. This first point, King's Row, Goomba. But you know, if they can just get past this first point, you always see. That's how you see comebacks kind of happen on maps like this. It's just the first point can be the hardest.
That anti from all the way over there, just kind of.
Yeah, it's just brutal, and the lamp's just kind of not enough. Deal with it. Just making a nice block. Runner is just kind of taking the game in his own hands.
Trying to touch.
It's already in a few seconds.
Yeah.
There's some brutality on King's Row here. James finally gets the Bastion off. That's not gonna be enough. And Galvanese are gonna have to rally the troops for a clutch draw, 4-minute hold. But
it's possible.
If anybody could do it, it would be Galvanese and just Reinhardt. And we'll see if anybody comes out with swaps. I'm thinking Toonie. It's time. I think it's time to retire the BAP and play the Kiriko. You know, I don't know if he's not saying that he's the problem.
I think Ana might work better on defense.
I think you actually have a good point. They might be. You know, she'll need some help there if that Winston and Tracer are able to get on top. She'll have to have a partner. Maybe Who's James and Toonie helping each other out. But yeah, definitely. You know, this first round at least a little more lopsided than the last one, but you can see kind of the sparks of. I mean, Center's gonna keep fighting, and they play it wisely. You know, the way they use their ults and the way they hold things. We see a Cass and a Reaper. From you know, Who's James? You know what? These guys are going back to what they knew. I mean, Reaper is Vector's kind of second to his Genji, and this is just in my eyes. I don't actually. Maybe he hasn't played Genji in years. Who's to say? But Who's James? I mean, he's the Cass man. The Cass has been his guy. I think he's definitely got the most hours in Cass, and they're kind of going back to what they love. Toonie's still gonna be on the BAP. We actually see a Moira out on the side of Bethel. I'm biased, but I obviously think it's just a no-brainer choice in this map. You just always run a Moira here, you know. I'm excited.
When do you not run Moira?
Exactly, I mean, probably when you need to touch point and you need to get on Lucio. That's about the only time. But even then, you still probably pick Moira for the fade. So yeah, good point, Adam.
Hey, that Moira buff.
That Moira buff coming season 4. This could be a game changer. Center Overwatch White might be the team to watch after the season. Just you heard it here first.
Just tune in.
But for now, Galvanija is just gonna be doing his thing. Can he get this Tracer? This is like maybe the most annoying Tracer I've ever seen in all my life. She bounced around this map here and kind of look at her still. So you can see her silhouette standing back there, just harassing the team.
Moira's flanking too.
We got a flanking Moira. Yeah, this is probably the flankiest comp.
Their entire team is split.
Look at that flank. Moira and Kiriko are just kind of doing their own thing back there. This whole team. Vector's gonna get helped out by Galvanija. And Who's James takes out the Tracer. That's gonna be massive. I mean, that's gonna definitely give them some time to kind of recuperate and hold this point. As Runner's gonna speed everybody out. That's Sojourn.
Oh, but they only need one tick.
A lot of oh, it's true. They can't even. They don't even need to take the whole thing.
They can't give space.
Wow. Moira's throwing in these orbs. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I see what they're doing.
What do you think they're doing?
I think they're trying to push them off a point and get someone to.
C9. Oh, they're doing a C9. Yeah, and they're dangerously close to the C9 too. At this point, you know, you really can't step off point at all. Daisy Moira is gonna take out Runner, and this is not looking good. Vector's gonna try and get this Tracer. Galvanija desperately holding on the point, and you really can't step off. He's the only one alive, and he's just not gonna have this. And Runner's gonna be able to touch, but that was well played by Bethel. A good round on King's Row.
Good round now. Kiriko gets to play the game.
Just needed a dash of mischief.
Yeah, dude, this is what Kirikos do. You know, I think. Oh, that was a nice headshot. Yeah, I'm curious if they put tuning on the Kiriko.
We'll see. And we are back on Circuit Royale.
Adam already said Kings Row is his favorite map. I'm gonna call this one our second favorite map.
I forgot about this one.
If we want to win games, you know, as Overwatch White, this is kind of what we go to. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why it works so well. I think just like it works well because it's worked well in the past, and we just expect it to, and then our dreams come true. But all right, Adam, this is what I want to know. You know, people have made great strides, but you personally have been climbing quite a bit in the past. I want to know kind of what's going into that. Are you like? I hear you may be like kind of like embracing a Torb one trick kind of mindset. Is that kind of what's going on, or what do you attribute your success to?
For damage, yeah. I'm the climb. I'm going toward one trick. I'm a console player, or I was until I
turned PC, right?
Yeah. So I got ranked super low. When I first did comp, but
the game knowledge.
Torb only has climbed me from silver 5 to diamond 4.
Sheesh. Can I get a sheesh in the chat? Yeah, that's no, that's impressive stuff. Yeah,
one chicken break on support.
I know, and with these new buffs, it's crazy.
I can't wait.
You just whispered off to the side of me a comp we might thinking about running, and you know, I'm excited to.
Oh, runners on brig.
Whoa! All right, runners off to Lucio.
I'm excited.
We'll see what happens here. And Tuno's back in the Kiriko. I mean, I've been asking for this all. Everybody who knows me knows I've been asking for the Tuni Kiriko all night. So we'll see what kind of nonsense he can get up to.
Oh,
who's James on the We're seeing just a fun kind of going back to taking the game back to its roots.
I like it.
Overwatch Gold here. And let's see what James can cook up here on the Widowmaker. All right, James. Adam, what's something the audience needs to know about James that they probably don't?
I don't know. What do you think?
You want to know about James?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
That's fair.
You know, now that I actually think about it, I don't think I know who it is either. So we'll ignore that. But whoever it is, whoever it is, this guy, I don't know who James is. But this Widowmaker just got a headshot. He's looking for the Hanzo. And if they can get rid of that lamp, I think he's waiting to time that lamp being on. Oh, he almost had that, but Gavin just gonna clean up the kill.
Anyway.
He's on a roll here.
Oh my
gosh, this Widowmaker gets another one. Whoever's controlling that character from behind, the Wizard of Oz there is doing something. And Gavin they're just trading kills here as they can't decide quite who's supposed to be the DPS. Whoa! Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get happy Thursday. Let's get after it. Oh my gosh! Wake up and smell the roses. Here we go. This guy on the Widow. The Widow for Overwatch Gold is putting in absolute work, and they are marching to this first point. I don't think Bethel's even going to touch because it would just be embarrassing at this point. I mean, they don't want to embarrass themselves.
They use Widow ult to see where they go, but
yeah, and they're just Gavin just taking space, and there's nothing Bethel can do about it.
Let's see if he can get it.
Ooh, he's going for that eye gun. Dangerous always. Gavin is going to use his ability.
His Sigma play.
Yeah, his Sigma play is looking elite so far. He's gonna get tossed up in the air. He does not care. That's a nice Kiriko. Well, by Cooney. That's what we love. That's why I know him so well. And they're gonna fall. It looks like, and they're gonna be going back. I wonder if his James switches off here. He's still gonna run the Widow. Looks like. He got those first picks.
I didn't realize they made a Zen switch. We had to
switch. Oh, we did. Oh, Runner switched off to the Zen. Yeah, I didn't notice that either.
Yeah, that
didn't try that. Didn't stick with that big break for too long. You're right. It's like I don't know if I've ever seen Runner play that Zen. Oh, but it works right now because he's getting that Goomba picked off and he's putting some pressure on. He's gonna 1v1 this Zen. He's not afraid to take the fight. Zen gets greedy. He thought he could finish off Runner, but he forgot who he was dealing with. I mean, Runner is known for being bait. Oh, Kiriko Cooney did that nice head shake. But you always think you can go Runner, but you forget how fast and how kind of sneaky he is. Vector, unfortunately, gonna get picked by that Hanzo. It's so tricky to be in the backline against the Hanzo. I've died many a time. Go well-placed arrow, either well-placed or extremely lucky. Probably lucky in the case that it's not center. But Cooney is gonna get a Goomba. But see, this is why I'm asking for the Kiriko. You know that's so hard to get that headshot on kind of any other hero. Just that multiplier. Who's James is gonna 1v1 take the Widow. And this Zen is gonna try and keep his team healed, but there's really nothing you can't really out heal death, and Who's James gonna remind them of that.
That's true.
Often and often throughout this match. This Goomba's gonna come out, try and take down Who's James, get caught sniping. Team's gonna have to fall back.
Zen picks off Vector.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the Zen and Tracer. That's just kind of a matchup that can go either way.
Oh,
tactical pause on one of the teams here. I don't know what's going into this.
Seems like Bethel paused. Technical difficulties, they say.
how's everyone's Wednesday going? It's Thursday.
Yeah, you know, I think.
How's everyone's
How is everyone's Thursday? Grant, dude, how's your Thursday's been going, dude?
It's been pretty good.
We
Lots
took
of
some
weird little projects, turning the room yellow, going.
It's true.
Doing pictures.
This is how do you feel about the esports? You know, the esports domain kind of continues to be upgraded, and that yellow lighting was just kind of the cherry on top. I mean,
I don't think we're gonna.
I don't know.
Is that not just a?
It's a $10 sticker, but
Dude, even the other team is asking. Look at this, Waluigi in the chat. Who is James? Nobody, like even the other team getting assassinated by him doesn't even still.
It says James Perry right there.
James Perry.
I think it's gotten to the point where who's James' mom and dad are even wondering like, who is this guy? Like he's walking in, they're not recognizing their firstborn, which is kind of tragic. But I don't know. I guess I'm tripping.
Am I like?
Because James and I are special friends, whatever the version of that is. On
Okay.
His name, his contact gets listed. That's the only way I even sort of know who he is.
Okay. Well, pretend we didn't see it because we don't know who that is.
We don't want to blow his cover.
I don't want to blow. Yeah, we're gonna let him keep doing his thing. Yeah, he's been a
highly covert mission.
He's been really elite on the Widowmaker this round, which you'd love to see.
That's been good.
Shout out to all the I think the fraternity boys are probably watching. Shout out to the betas watching at home, watching who's James Clickheads. You know, that's kind of the national pastime in America. Baseball's kind of second to watching who's James Click on Heads on a Thursday night. No better way to spend the evening. Wow. Actually going with the Tracer. Yeah, this team is kind of identified by flexibility. I mean, they've been playing, you know, whereas Overwatch White might be guilty of one tricking. I'm certainly probably the main culprit there.
That's all right.
But Center Gold, you know, when you get to this high level of play, you got to kind of take it map by map, and I think people seem to respect the Sigma grind set on this map. Kind of
seems to be
gotta stick to what works, right?
Or this map.
I'm curious to see if I recently got wrecked in a comp game just by a wrecking ball kind of going around and causing havoc. So I wonder if I just don't know if that would work in in a coordinated game like you see in NECC format. Here we go.
Coming back.
Both teams that are at the same time. Just shows you kind of like team chemistry going on Overwatch. On Overwatch Gold, as Goomba picks runner, it's so hard, you know, against that Hanzo. If Gavin just shield taken out, it's just hard to kind of keep everybody moving. But if they can get past, they still got plenty of time. If they can get past this point, they almost, you know, they got pretty far already. So we're gonna see if Vector can cause some havoc in their backline with that Tracer.
Hopefully they can get a good.
Yeah, I'll think
Gavin is a little low.
He's gonna need some support here. He gets somebody gives him an elevator, and that's just what he needs. I think he stuns the Sigma out of that. That was a distance rock there. I think that might be a new record for how long I've seen a rock fly and hit his target. You know what? I'm throwing down the gauntlet there. I don't know if Blake can do that. That's challenging. Next time we play Circuit,
we'll see.
I wanted to see a new record on how far that rock can go. Vector's gonna get out of that dragon. Mostly a cosmetic, all honestly. I've actually never seen it do damage. Vector's gonna get a nice kill on a lamp, which is actually really they call it the sixth hero, and almost gets that gonna do enough damage to finish off. Oh, there it is. Here we go. James getting me excited. He's got vision on the Widow. He takes a nice chunk out of that gate before. He's gonna be finishing off the Sigma. There we go.
Nice.
And James almost gets the Zen. He's gonna keep us in it. He's 1v1ing. Oh, he's 2v1ing, and it's not enough. James, he had some nice picks, but the team falls and they're not able to. You know, we're seeing these just tantalizing team fights just ending with two low health players on the enemy team, and unfortunately it shapes out that way again.
We did make a swap. Just swap the Hanzo.
It does look like Vector's gonna be running a Hanzo, trying to get on the same level of trying to get one shot. So we're really running kind of a sniper comp, depending on these one shots, and Hanzo's putting in work. We haven't seen a Hanzo 1v1 here. They're both looking at each other. They know who they're shooting at. He's also looking at that Zen. James is in this nice kind of long range sight. Just don't know if he has enough vision with that portion of the way the map set up. That Window's coming out, and Runner's popping the trans. It's not enough to keep Galvanijo up. That Widow, it looks like poor teammates kind of team up. I think he must have been discorded. BAP lamp, that BAP windowed, and maybe the Hanzo was giving vision. That was kind of
that would have been
a perfect storm for that Widow. James Perry's trying to get some, you know, trying to add to his highlight reel, but these shots are not easy. We'll see. All right, Galvanijo's back, and they're kind of getting to the one push area on the time limit here, and unfortunately no ults to Snyder's name. But you know, if they can just build up rush fast enough, Tooney's at 81%. We'll keep this and keep their Widow up. I mean, keep James kind of tossing orb that way, if you know what I'm saying. More exactly like picking up what I'm putting down. But they've got rush. I'm wondering if Tooney, yeah, Tooney's bringing it out, and Galvanijo's going in with it. Can he? Oh, he was waiting to use that bell on Vector, but it's not gonna be enough. Who's James gets the pick though, so they traded Hanzo's, and this is a team fight. Galvanijo 2 for 2 on rocks from what I've seen so far. This Widow is discorded. They're gonna be trying to get her. Galvanijo's going in, creating space. James is gonna pick off the Widow. I don't know if we saw a lag there. I didn't quite see how he got it off. He's putting damage in the Sig, and he's 1v1ing the Zen at close range. Doesn't care, dude. Runner's gonna help him out, and they're playing for each other here. Center gold. As Runner puts in some headshots, he's gonna die, but you know who cares? Galvanijo's there, and they get the point. That's all that matters.
Nice.
And they got another 90 seconds to see what they can do on this map. That was a nice last team fight when they needed it most. And they started down. Actually, they started off down a player, and it was good kind of resilience to be able to keep it going.
I'm impressed that he made a switch, but I'm impressed that the Zen Kiriko heals were enough.
It's true. It's not a very you know, it's not a heal heavy comp, but it's also, I mean, look what they're running. I think we're once again at a complete mirror. It's not a damage heavy comp either. You know, at a certain point, a lot of the damage is going to come from instant kills. We see this Zen trying to flank. We'll see if Center can snuff it out. And there's not really much you can do when people are falling 200 health at a time. So I think that's kind of what probably was going through Centers. And yeah, they sniff out this. James just barely misses the headshot there on the Zen. And this Zen is playing cheekily. I wonder if James is going to try and.
So he's trying to, yep.
Yeah, Galvanijo's going to pick up a nice Hanzo here. Can he finish this kill? Those are 2 well-placed rocks. Oh, he does get the Waluigi, and Center's rolling here. Daisy's going to pick off Hughes James. Oh, losing the Zenyatta. Oh, that enemy Zenyatta is putting in absolute work. On the flank there, that was they couldn't forget about this guy, and it's just going to be enough to split them off. Galvanijo's still getting point progress, though, and he's going to push that decently far. You know, if it comes to kind of they're trying to hold point, I mean, that could be, we could see that being huge on defense. That choke point was not easy to get past. And, you know, Center did get picked off, but it kind of came at the cost of...
little stagger there.
Unfortunate stagger, but he went on to there.
Galvanijo makes a switch to Doom. Oh, wait. I didn't even... They were out of time.
Yeah, I didn't realize either. You know, I will say, though, that was... that's kind of the sacrifice that Bethel had to make, though, with the way they were playing that comp. It did allow Center to get past that point. So, you know, Center absolutely rolled at the beginning of that map, and I think they can feel good about how far they got the payload. They just had to play good defense here, and try and close this one out. What do you think? If you had to guess, we have 20 seconds before we'll know the comps. Just let's see how many out of 5 you can hit. What do you think they're gonna be running?
They're gonna run. Say again. They're gonna run Widow again. They're gonna run Hanzo.
Okay, 2 more.
Zen and Kiriko.
I think that's pretty much. I think I was pretty much 5 for 5.
Or Ana. Dang it.
Let's see. Oh, Tooney just makes you not perfect.
Come on, Tooney.
The 4 for 5. Yeah, Tooney's really, he's set on the Baptiste this round. I mean, you know, the Bap, Zen, and Sigma, I think it's I call it the Holy Trinity just because I know I think it's commonly paired. It feels like kind of peanut butter jelly, and then like the bread maybe is the Sigma. So we'll see if this can work magic. It looks like we might be seeing the exact same comp. I think Daisy was running Sig or a Zen for much of the last map. So. We should see some nice one. Yeah,
another Ditto.
It's gonna be a sniper matchup, and you know what? I'll take Las Vegas will take James on this every day of the week. I mean, he's just look at him. He's gonna get this cheeky first headshot. We'll see if what kind of magic he can work. Oh my gosh! Merry Christmas came early this year. Who's James? He's putting on an absolute show for us.
Let's see if
I feel like I'm getting this content for free. I feel like I'm cheating the system here. He sees that Zen, and he's not letting that Zen get sight line.
Did you
look at this Hanzo? James snuffs it out. He's gonna get some damage. I don't know how that Hanzo actually got up there. That's a good point. I guess he just climbed the building.
That's something.
And then the little boost. We're seeing a Hanzo tech. We saw the Baptiste tech earlier. We are. You always learn something when you watch this high level of gameplay. Even though you know, I think that guy was just kind of showing off.
I'm not sure what this Zen is.
Yeah, this Zen has been flanky, and I don't know if we'll. He's trying to Ooh, but he's playing a dangerous game with Duke James.
They
He's got a nice monkey headshot before he retreats. Diddy Kong is gonna pick off the Vector, and DPS are gonna sweep the center DPS as Galvanier is just gonna die on point.
There's that monkey.
That monkey's
back.
Runners though is gonna. Runner's just gonna, you know, with Zen against monkey, all you can really do is do as much damage as possible and kind of throw your hands up in class in prayer. The monkey's trying to jump on our supports, but you know our supports have just such as much as these Zen shots. They have such good chemistry that I think they're gonna be okay. Diddy Kong unfortunately is gonna get the pick on the Vector as Vector peeks.
Okay.
James Berry knows. Oh, that's a huge. No, here we go. Oh, this is the 30s on that Hanzo. The Hanzo peaks. Oh, Hanzo's playing that dangerous game, and James sees the widow. He's 3 for 3, and he's gonna clean. That's all you need, dude. James takes the team on his back and says, "Yeah, they're not making it."
Gavinier gets a rock kill in there too, but
yeah, Gavinier sprinkled some sauce in there, but James brought the brew, the carrots, and the meat and potatoes of that stew, and put it all up. And now he's got his ultimate ready. I mean, James is absolutely popping on this widow. I mean, this is exactly the kind of thing. I think he knows people at home are watching. I think we might you know, I don't know what the Twitch chat looks like, but I think we might have 30 dudes getting rowdy in there, because at least at the beta house, because man, James is putting on a show for us.
Maybe like
or maybe like more, you know, yeah, probably a communal source of viewing. As Vector also gets a pick. I mean, DPS are just showing out. This kind of comp is, you know, I think it is pretty effective too, but we also get the benefit of being extremely fun to watch. Just choose James, and watching the widow kills stack up like that is so satisfying to the eyes. But it's not the Hughes James show. You know, Vector got a kill there, and Galvanijo's been doing a good job on Sig. I think this whole team, you know, when it comes to college play like this and kind of highly coordinated team play, it's the sum of the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, is what they say. So this team, unfortunate sleep on Galvanijo. It looks like they switched. I didn't notice they switched off onto Diana. Hughes James is gonna punish her for it, but Hughes James is not gonna be able to overcome 4v1.
Played against this Waluigi before. I don't know when.
You've seen this guy before?
I've played against an Ana named Waluigi in a ranked match one time. And we got rolled.
It probably is the same guy. We don't want to hear that. All right, Adam, we don't want to hear that. I think you've...
It wasn't my fault.
Oh, okay, then. Not much to worry about. Galvanijo's going to get a pick on the Zen, and Vector's going to trade with that Hanzo. And by trade, I mean he's going to kill the Hanzo, unfortunately. But they're... Center, you know, not going to overcommit, as they're right. The part's still right in their spawn. I'm just going to try and hold this point. Center is looking prettier here than Bethel was in the same situation. If you remember last round, I mean, Center just absolutely rolled that first point, whereas here they held it for quite some time. So Center can feel confident about kind of where they're at and just keep playing their game. As Vector is going to, dude, nobody, look at these dragons. Dude, like, who even cares about these dragons? It's a feather the way it's tickling Center gold here, and they just Galvanijo Antide just getting dragoned, and he just doesn't care. He's full health.
They have pushed it pretty far. Winston dives in.
They're not pushing the part now, though.
Runner's super low.
He just giving him the face.
Does get a rock kill on
Gavin is absolutely going off in the sea.
Stomping those Goombas with that rock.
Vector's gotten that Ana. Ooh, I thought that was gonna hit as she uses the Storm Arrow and forces them out. Runner also got some revenge on the Widow on Diddy Kong there. As Monkey's jumping in, that Monkey's going nuts. Vector almost kills the Monkey. He's really low. And who's James gonna get the separated Hanzo? If you're not playing with the team, you know, even if you are playing with the team, there's just who James is gonna get you. There's just only so much you can do.
Straight down.
Where do you get these guys? Yeah. Let's see. Galvanijo's absolutely putting in work. Can the team kind of rally around him? Oh, and he's gonna get punished off of that. It looks like the team just didn't have the angle.
That jump.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. James is gonna get a nice
instant burst damage is really good.
Gonna get a nice shot on this Widow. What? That's such a hard shot to make on that jumping Winston. I mean, he times that just perfect. And Hanzo's got the advantage of having that shield, and he's gonna get who's James on this one. He was looking for revenge, yeah, and they're just that's gonna be it for that point. It was already pretty hard to make that comeback, but Hanzo kill confirms it.
Center has to hold for 3 minutes.
3 minutes here. They did get that valuable corner though, so this is doable. It's gonna be it's not an easy task, but I think these guys are up for it.
Very doable.
Who's James switches off the Widow. I actually think that's a good choice. I just don't think you have the same the way this monkey can jump around. I just don't think you have the same kind of sight line that the Widow used to provide. And Galvanijo is absolutely putting in work on the monkeys, forcing out the monkey ult, but it's gonna create a lot of space, and I don't know if Center, as the enemy Sin pops his Transcendence, I don't know if Center can come back from this. The cart still has a ways to go though. As Runner gets picked off, they're gonna get the Vector, they're gonna get the enemy Goomba. Zen get up there. I must have taken the stairs with the speed boost. Galvanijo is just kind of on his own out here. So he gets a lamp from a friend. He's gonna have to. They still have plenty of time to clutch. This is what I didn't. See, I thought the cart was moving faster than it was, but Galvanijo, looks to be like a looks like center knew what was going on, and I did not. They're doing just fine.
A little cleanup.
Galvanijo holds his own with some nice healing from Tooney. And center's gonna not only win this fight, but they're doing just fine on ultimates as well. In fact, they have that kind of slight edge, as Who's James is gonna get up his high noon probably faster than just in time for this fight. So center holds when they need to, and like I said, this corner is a good place to have the cart. Galvanijo is gonna try and get that nice pick on the Hanzo. That's massive to even it up. It's 4v4. Galvanijo's absolutely popping off on this Sig. I would love to see this guy continue to play him. I mean, he was playing Ryan earlier. But he's playing a nice game of Sig, and he's throwing that. He's got to keep that Widow off balance, kind of keep on her toes. Now he's got the Zen Transcendence at his back, but this monkey just is not budging from the cart, and he's jumping in with his Nano. Nano monkey. Can they kind of do enough to disturb him as Galvanijo is holding his very best? He's got the window on his advantage. Zenyatta is in there. Galvanijo is balancing the balls off, and that Vector picks off the Zen.
Nice.
And Galvanijo is really just look at him on his own on an island out there, getting bounced around. He's has his things on cooldown though. He's cycling his cooldown so well, and Galvanijo's absolutely putting the team on his back here as he holds this point.
Only has a hold for a minute.
Runner does enough damage to finish off the Winston, and yeah, they're down to 45 seconds.
Vector's 1v1ing the Hanzo.
Vector is taking this 1v1. He's down for it. He knows that he can win this matchup. And he's keeping this Hanzo on his toes. On the Hanzo and the Widow. He's really playing the game. He's forcing this one, so the Widow has to retreat. And Goomba, he gets the headshot. He's so weak. He's getting some heals too, I think. Goomba's gonna get this. He's got the Storm Arrow up, but Tooney's gonna finish him off. So it looks like Tooney, looks like that. That shows you the teamwork. What teamwork can do. I mean Goomba must have been patting himself on the back preemptively because Tooney finished him off.
But he does make the switch to Tracer.
I wonder
which we do have trouble with.
Hopefully center's seeing that. Galvanijo is low, but hopefully he gets healed up. And he's holding Galvanijo. They took away medals in the switch from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2, but I'm sure he would have gold card time. Probably on both teams for the way he's played. As Zen, they're gonna get the pick on Galvanijo, and without the tankiness, I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold. Goomba, the switch to Tracer. And it looks like just a pick on. At the end we get rolled. That was a good hold. That was a good last round. That was fun to watch.
It's a good game.
Really good game. A lot of stuff for Center to be proud of. A lot of James Perry highlights. I mean, that's gonna whoever that guy, whoever this Widowmaker is. This guy, I think this guy was going off. He gets to play of the game, rightly so. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, this is maybe some of my grandchildren. I saw this live back in the. Look at that. Misses the third. Doesn't matter. He's waiting. He's patient. Body shot. Widow. Peek. Oh yeah, baby. That was so clean. Props to James Perry.
Good game, Center.